Gang, 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 gang. What's poppin', man? Hey, what's cracking with anybody out there, man? Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Everything 414 podcast. I am the host. I am the CEO, the founder. Carnage Slaughter myself, you feel me? Is the internet. Is the internet by far gone? Is the internet by far gone? Can we say? And the reason I asked that is for one reason and one reason only, because I see a lot of people saying that, hey, yo, the internet is reached its peak. You feel me? It's driving people crazy. It got people angry right now. And I know a lot of you are probably like, wait, how? You feel me? How? In many ways, in multiple ways, I can tell you, I can show you. Actually, I'll show you. How about that? You feel me? I like to show you because I think that's better. Yeah, I think that's better. To be able to show you guys what the hell I'm talking about, because a lot of people out here, gang, they is upset. They are upset behind this internet. Shout out to the Maverick Bros. Shout out to the Maverick Bros. Shout out to the Maverick Approach. Shout out to Jack Morgan. Rip. Actually, I'm sorry, I just ripped his name in the shreds. Oh my God. RLP, Jack Morgan, RLP. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna present this video. No, I don't want to invite no guests. They always ask some crazy stuff. Do you want to invite a guest? No, I don't run a show with a guest. I run a show myself. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this is what we finna get into. You're sort of late on the clap. At the end of the day, this is what we get into, right? How was everybody's day yesterday, man? Mine was marvelous. I had to go to work last night, third shift. It was fun, great, Gotta love making money, you feel me? For those of y'all that do not like making money, something has to be wrong with you. Anyway, I'm gonna dive a little bit into this video. I ain't gonna take you guys all the way into the 2-hour video, because as you can see, or you cannot see, it's a 2-hour video. And I appreciate their content. No matter what, I appreciate these boys' content, because when they come with it, they come with wisdom, knowledge. They come with top-notch content, top-notch, information that nobody can really battle. They got the facts. When you got the facts, it's hard to try to compete with that. It's hard to combat with that, honestly. So we're gonna dive into it, man. I had to turn that little music down. We're gonna dive into it. You feel me? Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
Like for the entire, I'm there.
You're an agent. You're an agent.
He's undercover,
He's an agent.
dude.
He's an agent.
007, dude.
Yeah. Why would you want to do that?
Because what do you do for a living? I piss people off.
Dude, you're destroying society.
I do believe in the what is it? The protest stuff. Believe it.
So I was like, for one, it's windy. This doesn't make sense. The wind's going this way. The dust is going this way. He's blowing this way. I'm like,
who's paying him?
Right. Okay. This is no, but it gets crazier. So now there's another theory going around.
Someone was paying this guy.
So traffic. They're saying there's
So what I'm doing here is essentially I'm going back because I want to get directly to the part I'm speaking of as far as the internet, So bear with me, guys. Bear with me.
Sprouts all the time. Now we can feed them ads and sprouts, and
if they back to the downloading the app.
Right.
Got to have an app in your car.
Right.
Our new car's got an app. It's got an app. It goes off. We're driving, just shuts off. You got to update it. With the parking situation.
Who goes to Wisconsin? I mean, no shade.
Hey, shout out to Wisconsin, gang. When they start talking about Wisconsin, I'm like, hold up, wait, that's my city, man. That's my state. You feel me? Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Shout out to everybody in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Let's go, what you gotta do there. You know what I'm saying? Make yourself a better person or be productive, whatever you're doing. But this is where I was trying to get to, because he had a lot of juicy information also himself, and I wanted to go down this rabbit hole, if we may. You understand what I'm saying? Let's dive in this rabbit hole.
Wisconsin. Wisconsin, but I'm just like,
we love our Wisconsin people.
No, I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying, even the local Wisconsin cats are probably like, yeah.
yo,
They don't understand it either. That's Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How you gonna charge for parking, dude?
That's crazy.
I understand Miami, LA, hell, even here, Vegas, New York City. I get it.
Right.
I might even understand.
I'm not
Boston.
gonna lie, that is something big up here, man. With us, Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin people, the parking. It's the parking. Like, come on, gang. Y'all kill us with the parking shit. Right? Automatically, we gotta pay. We feel like we live up here. We spending money. Goddamn it, y'all is ripping us a new one. Y'all is ripping us a new one. It's. I mean, we got tours. We got people coming to the city to visit. You know, we appreciate that. But I think the Wisconsinese or the Wisconsinites or the Milwaukeeans, you feel me? I think we would appreciate a little leniency on the parking payment system and how that all goes.
Yeah, Boston, but when it comes down to like, just think about it for a second. There's some place right now in South Carolina. It's $1 a minute. It's $1 an hour to park there.
That's
all I'm trying to say.
That's crazy.
That's all, and that's cheap from where we're from, South Florida.
Yeah.
You find a spot for $1 an hour.
Oh, you're like, yes.
Oh yeah.
Y'all might as well go to the beach. It's $7 an hour.
Y'all might as well.
Can't wait.
Be from LA.
Not even Miami.
An
hour and a half north.
That's crazy.
Shit.
That's at the nice beaches. That's like Delray and stuff. You can still find. You go to the ghetto beaches.
Is it South Beach the ghetto
$1.50
beach?
an hour. $1.50 an hour.
South Beach is like considered the ghetto beach now, man.
No, South Beach is top tier stuff, dude.
Is it?
Oh
Is
yeah. It's a subliminal thing. You go South Beach, women, Will Smith. You know, all of a sudden you're spending all your money. I'm serious. They'll get you. South Beach is probably, it's like flat rate stuff there. They're gonna get you like $7 an hour, or it's like 25 for all day, if you're lucky. And you got to download the app.
And you got to download the app.
Yeah, they do that now. I feel like
download the
everything.
app.
Yeah, I feel like
Everything is that way, gang. You got to download that. Because at the end of the day, everything is going digital. You know, everything is going digital. Everything is on the internet. Everything is at the click of a button. You know, everything can be bought, purchased, brought to your house, looked at, searched, you know, all from one sitting area. You feel me? Shout out to, you know, the scientists and the techs, the MITs, the people who help invent and create the shit. Even though we know, you know, we already have it. But everything is online. I was just saying this to somebody else. I was saying, you notice how back in our days, gang, when we was coming up, when we was teenagers, when we was teenagers, because a lot of us, when we was kids, we had the house phones and shit. We had the cordless phones. Shout out to y'all if y'all had the cordless phones. Any one of y'all remember the goddamn cordless phone? You hit the comment section if you know what the hell I'm talking about, or the cord phone, whichever one. But when we became teens, we started using cellular phones. It wasn't touch screens back then, my nigga. You had a smart miniature, whatever, or not. It did do a little bit of internet activity. You feel me? Not what the phones do today, but you know, it did some. And at the end of the day, like we used to always need that phone to remember a number. No matter what you did, we always needed that phone to remember a number. And I can remember as a teenager getting arrested, you feel me? You have to call your moms or something. You have to call somebody like to come get you, to come pick you up. You feel me? Most of us teens, we used to remember our friend's number, might be granny number or something like that. You feel me? An uncle number or something like that. But at the max, once some cell phones came out, you only remembered a few numbers. You feel me? Versus how before cell phones got so widely used, we used to remember all of them. You can go down your family line list and name people and numbers for days. Not anymore. It ain't that easy.
everything's a scam. I wanted to ask you that. Do you feel like everything is a scam now? Because I saw your video where you did a video on the cash for clunkers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude, I learned some stuff in that.
Right?
Well, because I always knew something was up with that, but I didn't realize. So they were giving away this rebate. It's like $3,000 to $4,000 for any car, really. But the catch is the car can't run, and you have to kill the engine.
Right.
So that didn't make any sense, and apparently it's a real thing. But then you look into it; it's actually a government program. So what I'm saying is at that time, my godfather hooked me up with a car out of his yard, and he gave me crap about it because he was like, I could get $2,000 from Cash for Clunkers or $3,000 or something for this car. And I was like, what do you mean? It's a piece of crap. It doesn't even run.
Right.
It's like the roof is falling off. The steering, we have to like hold the wheel to the side to start it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or maybe you don't, but it was bad. But anyways, he gave it to me instead of selling it for the cash. But yeah, I guess the catch is because if you were to part that out, let's say I went and I parted that out.
You gonna make that bread if you parted it out, if you sold it at price. You feel me? They doing that right now. They do that on Marketplace, right on Facebook. You gonna make that bread if you feel me, sold it for parts, the wheels, the engine, the transmission, the doors, you feel me, the hood, the fender, such and such, so on and so forth. Cash for Clunkers, that was like a scam. I remember they had another scam thing that I used to always believe was a scam. It was like a little spot for boys or whatever, bad boys, and I guess you're supposed to turn in old cars that you didn't want or need, and the boys there was fixing them up, and also the white people there. No disrespect to you white people out there, you feel me? You all turn pink and shit, you be mad, but then you gotta, the white people that purchase the cars, and then some of the money will go towards the boys' shoes or some shit like that. And there was a lot of black kids, like a few white boys, but the shit seemed real scammy and fishy to me, if you ask me. Like
At least get $3,000 for the tires, the wheels, the tires, even the muffler. Hell, the muffler alone, catalytic converter, stuff like that. So for the Cash for Clunkers stuff, I don't think it killed the secondhand market, but I do think those engines, because I have a 40-year-old car,
they run forever.
I think there is something with that where it was kind of getting that off the road, almost forcing you into the back to the downloading the app.
Right.
Got to have an app in your car.
Right.
Our new car's got an app. It's got an app. It goes off. We're driving, just shuts off. You got to update it. It still runs. It's not like the car just shut up. But I'm just saying, like, you got to update your car now.
Right.
And there's something up with that.
It is.
You know how crazy that sounds?
Yeah, I looked into that. It was crazy because that's crazy. What they did was
said you gotta update your car. That's some weird shit, man. If you ask me, it's like updating your motherfucking computer or something on your phone. Like, I do know that these newer cars, these newer models, are finna become basically computers. Because it's like when you get a Tesla. When you drive a Tesla, you're basically driving a laptop. You know what I'm saying? Basically. How else can you explain it? It drives for you. You can fall asleep while driving. It's a navigation system. It tells you where to go. You ain't even got to think about it. All you got to do is type in where you want to go. You feel me? And it'll get you. You understand what I'm saying? The newer models, Elon said the newer models is finna be able to do all the same things the older models do, but this time, this the new trick. They done added an upgrade to where now you can send your Tesla to go out and make money. You feel me? Now that shit blew me. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what, really? So basically, you can send your Tesla out there, and that motherfucker can be an Uber driver or some shit like that, or a Lyft, or you feel me? Or you can even rent it out, I guess, and it can make money for you. But that right there was the scary thing. I'm like, damn. Now you basically driving a laptop. You driving a computer, my nigga. You living and driving a computer. They got the smart homes too. You feel me? So everything is so, internet, networking, worldwide, wire, Wi-Fi. You feel me? And it's all controlled by a larger government. It's all controlled by a larger system, which is the crazy part, right? Yeah, that's the craziest part to me. And we don't know who's behind this system. At any moment they can choose what they want to do and take control of your system, hack your system, or you feel me, make your system or your car or your smart house malfunction on you. You understand? It's not funny. Like literally. Yeah, it's not funny, gang. I think that's just some shit you probably should think about. You understand what I'm saying? Some of you smart home and smart car buying motherfuckers out there. You understand what I'm saying? It's food for thought.
Efficiency on those older cars.
Oh yeah,
You take care of them, they run forever.
especially the Japanese joints.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they did that program after the '08 crash. And I felt like that was on purpose. It was induced. They're like, okay, we got to get all these cars because all these new cars are, you're essentially driving a computer at this point, right?
You are.
So before that, what they're doing is they're like, okay, well, we can't make any money if these cars are running forever. And it was about 600, about 700,000, almost 1 million cars that they took out with that program, right?
I'll probably say even more.
Probably more.
I'll probably say even more.
Yeah. And the fact that now these cars aren't fuel efficient, you're driving a computer, they can track you everywhere. That's another thing, tracking.
And you hear the argument too. They go, why would they track you? Who are you? That's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point. You heard of Snapshot from Progressive? Don't get it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get it.
Tell them about that. Break that down.
My homie, I'll say his name, my homie Chad. All right. He goes, dude, he was down. He was kind of down out at this point. He's trying to save every dollar he can. And he goes, I just switched to Snapshot. My insurance went down to $150 a month. And this is like 2023. So it's like prices of everything have skyrocketed.
Right.
It's been like that. So, and I told him, I go, I don't know about that, dude. I was like, they could just, because they could track your movements through your phone, not your car.
Right.
And I was like, dude, you're a risky guy. You drive a lot. So a month later, he gets a new bill, almost $500 a month.
Damn.
Because he drives at night.
And they track you.
He drives in the morning.
Yeah.
He's out at 2 a.m. doing Lord knows what. Probably up to no good. That's not the point, though. Progressive knows. Flo is on his ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You trust her?
So they're like, oh, you're a liability. You're driving at 3, 4 a.m. at night. What are you doing? You're
But
hybrid.
you know, like he said though, like Jack said, you know, think about this though. If they wanted to do something to him, if they wanted to, you know what I'm saying, just kill a client, or if they wanted to just start a murder spree, they could do that at any moment in time. They got his location. They got his exact pinpoint and location. You feel me? They geolocating this man right there, right wherever he at by phone, not by car. So say if he parked the car a block away, they still know exactly where he could be at by his phone location and the tracker on his phone location. That's crazy. You know, and what's even crazier is you wouldn't know who was doing it at the job. You wouldn't know who was doing it at Progressive if you was being tracked, if you was being hunted, if you was being secretly contacted on the side, or if somebody was trying to secretly do something to you. You would never know. That's the crazy part.
But the point is that's continued on, and rumor has it on the back alleyways of the internet. What I've discovered is now they're selling your info. So let's say you drive a brand new Lexus.
Yeah.
That Lexus, now they have the Lexus data center.
Right.
And Lexus is going, all right, we're going to sell out all this stuff.
And I know a lot of y'all remember this. Mark Zuckerberg doing this with Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg, they was on his ass for doing this. He was selling everybody Facebook data off of Facebook. You feel me? For, I don't know, billions or trillions or whatever he was selling it for. You feel me? He was doing the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got to understand how many companies could possibly be selling your data right now to another company. We don't know what they're making from it. We don't know, you know, the extent of it. We don't know the context of, you know, why they're selling it anyhow. Because if that was the case, if we all knew the context of why they were selling our data, shit, we'd sell it ourselves if that's the case. You feel me? It's mine. It's my money and I need it now. Like that old commercial. Y'all remember that old commercial, gang? It's my money and I need it now. We'll be doing the same exact thing. You feel me? I don't know what make these motherfuckers think they got the right to sell our data. I think that shit ain't that's a lawsuit. They gotta they gotta be a lawsuit, right? Because we didn't sign up for that. We didn't give y'all consent to sell our data. You understand what I'm saying?
They're getting out all this info based on your driving habits, just like the snapshot progressive does.
Right.
So wait, the whole shit is just one big ass data harvest.
Of course.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely.
I mean, what if they're just doing that just to kind of track our driving? Because if you think about it, self-driving cars is the thing now. Like,
Yeah, it's the new stuff.
That shit
This
is
is true.
everywhere. So it's like, what do you see when you see those Waymos? They're driving themselves.
Those are terrifying.
Oh, I
dude.
just seen one of those.
They're talking to each other,
outside.
by the
they're
way.
talking to each
Oh,
other.
yeah.
But
You think they're not friends?
Exactly.
They travel in packs, dude. We were in
They
Austin.
do.
We were in Austin, Texas. One comes around, hooks the left, dude. Another one.
yeah.
Dude, in sync. It was like in harmony. It was almost kind of impressive, to be honest. But I was like, I'm not getting. Here's the thing, though. People are getting in them. You have the option to drive an old car. You can do that.
Right.
But people are getting in them.
I don't
They
know
want
about that.
They are. It's all too real.
Yeah.
I promise you. They're getting there. There are people in it right now.
I'm gonna
In a Waymo, dude.
I need a big fuck you on that one.
I'm not.
Yeah.
That's
They're doing that to where, again, it's data harvesting. They know where you're going, so they can sell you, hey, this guy's going to Sprouts all the time. Now we can feed him
Oh,
ads
yeah.
and Sprouts. And
if they start throwing ads up in your car, that's.
Oh,
I haven't
yeah.
seen that one yet.
Hey, what y'all think about that, man? Y'all tell me what y'all think about that. Self-driving cars, would y'all be in it? Would you recommend them? Literally. I mean, literally, because I don't know. Self-driving cars. I mean, they say the Tesla do the same thing, right? Apparently. But my thing is this, like, how safe is it? Is it foolproof safe, or is it get you stuck, locked in, safe if it has a malfunction? I want to know that. I want to know how safe it really is. Like, and for the people who has rode a self-driven car, has they experienced any funny activity? Has they experienced any malfunctioning? You feel me? Was there any problem or something like that? Like, I'm sure these are questions a lot of other people gotta ask too. Like I said, I ain't never rode in one. I'm not even sure if we got them yet in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You feel me? I'm sure the moment we do get them, first people gonna see riding them is the people by the lake, shit like that, or maybe even some of the higher end or upper class ass people. You feel me? They're gonna be the ones driving them around Milwaukee, Wisconsin, through their little neighborhoods and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't know if I would trust it. Like, y'all let me know what y'all think, y'all. If y'all are trusted, comment that in the comment section. You feel me?
That's got to be a
wait for it?
discount. Okay, I can see that being a discount because people will do it. They just hand out cars nowadays. Everyone wants the new. I get it. New cars are nice. I understand. I like them too.
I can tell you which movie they did this in.
Oh, I mean, Black
one?
Mirror. Remember Black Mirror? That episode of Black Mirror?
I was gonna go back further. I was gonna say Demolition Man.
Oh, I've never seen that.
you never seen Demolition Man?
No, and I'm on.
You're an
the-
old school guy. How you not?
Oh,
That's
guess
wild.
what though?
Hey, shout out to Wesley Snipes. Demolition Man was a great movie. It was a classic, guaranteed. Demolition Man also had a lot of future advanced technology hints inside that movie. You understand what I'm saying? So point us in the direction of knowing, like, you know, what was to sort of take place in the future, almost like they say the Simpsons do. You know how everybody always say the Simpsons it just predicted this and predicted that. Well, it wasn't a prediction. It was things people already known. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all this before in a couple videos. I said, look, the writer of The Simpsons was part of the Epstein files. Never forget that. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't predict anything. He knew this shit. And it's almost like with the technology, you know what I'm saying? Like in Demolition Man or in any other movie you've seen that showed a lot of futuristic or next generation advanced technology, you feel me? That was a hint showing you like, hey, yo, we already got this nipped in the bud. We already got this in control. You feel me? Like, you know, but we be thinking it's just moving on. It's just moving. No, Not all the time.
I will report back to you guys in about a week's time. But here's something I just thought about. Crazy. We're gonna get out of. We're gonna go out. We're gonna go there. You know how the car payments are a little extreme, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you go for a lease, it's a lot cheaper. It's like half the price of financing.
Mm-hmm.
If you own your own business, which most people don't, but if you did, you could just write that off. Probably the way to go if you want the new, right? But imagine this. They give you the cheapest version lease, but that's where the ads come in. That's where the ad placements start coming on. You're driving, you're listening, you got your Spotify on, ad free. No. You wanted the new car, but you couldn't really afford it.
Yeah.
This is what you get now.
Okay.
The ads start coming through the screen.
It's just like that Black Mirror
Yep,
episode.
that's I was
Remember that?
Say like, yep, that is Black Mirror.
It was
So
like
I haven't seen that episode. I've seen like maybe 6 episodes of it, but one of them freaked me out one night, and I was up, so
That
I haven't
shit
watched
is
the since.
prolific.
Yeah, you're talking about the one where she was running ads in her brain, right?
Yeah, so like she was sick. I think it was like, what was it?
I don't think I've seen the show they talking about, but he said one episode fucked him up, had him up. He was stuck. You feel me? He was done for after that. So that tell me that show probably is probably off the edge, or you feel me, off the wall as conscious or subconscious. You feel me? Star Wars, Star Trek, and shit. Because he said that shit, man. He was like, but like what he said, I heard something. Well, I ain't hear it. I seen it on Fox 6 News. You feel me? Where up here in Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I'm sure they're gonna be doing it in a lot of other areas or surrounding areas, maybe even around you, or you feel me, whoever. But they are starting to create a contract to where now you can lease your home week to week. You can pay rent weekly, basically. You hear me? Like, that is the weirdest shit. Why would anybody want to pay it weekly? That shows, and it tells me also that y'all have been manipulating the rent payments, for years and years to come. I ain't gonna lie. It tells me also that y'all has changed the rent payment and changed the structure and the format and infrastructure of how the rent was once paid before to how it's paid now. You understand what I'm saying? And that's all because of that little slip up y'all did when you said you're gonna do the weekly lease thing. You feel me? Now, I don't know if that's trying to overstep or overbid the Airbnbs, but at the end of the day, I think it's all the same shit. Definitely, if you're paying a monthly lease or a monthly contract to pay to stay, you feel me? Now, if y'all trying to go the hotel way, which it could be, it sounds like y'all trying to point everybody in the hotel way direction. You feel me? Like, pay as you stay. I'm not sure that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. That's what I heard. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not too far-fetched from the car theory that he's speaking about right now. You feel me? Like, okay, say you want the Lamborghini, but you ain't got enough for the full, total packaged out Lamborghini. Well, we'll give you a Lamborghini, but since you didn't pay for the premium one, it's going to come with a lot of ads. So you ain't going to be able to listen to the radio regularly. You feel me? Out the radio is going to be trying to tell you to buy the upgraded Lamborghini. It's going to be telling you to buy this and buy that. It's going to be forcing you, basically, trying to manipulate you into buying it. And I think that's what the world is turning into. It's wild. But if you sit back and pay attention, you will, you can see it. You won't be able to underestimate it, but you will see
Some kind of like tumor or something, and they essentially gave her a cure for it or something with her brain, but essentially you had to do a subscription to where you're in a certain range, right? And if you go outside the range,
like miles, like if you go like 30 miles
type of thing.
It was like a geofence.
Yeah. And then she started talking like ads, like she'll all of a sudden pop up like, hey, you can get 30% off. And the husband's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
She was a fucking ad.
Yeah, she was an ad.
They
And then
turned
she
her
doesn't
into
know
an
she's
ad.
running the ad. And then she had to upgrade her system. She was like, dude, what's going on? And then she goes to the company and was like, oh, yeah, well, you have to keep upgrading so you won't run ads.
You didn't get
Hey, that sounds like an iPhone, don't it? Just like an iPhone. I swear to God, every time they come out with a new iPhone, they want you to upgrade. And if you don't upgrade, the first thing they do is your phone don't, you feel me, be able to run certain apps. You feel me? All of a sudden, your phone don't get to take certain pictures or have certain angles or a certain quality in the picture don't, you feel me, come with the phone all of a sudden. But just previously, before the new iPhone came out, I just had that same feature. You feel me? But since the new one came out now, that feature has been taken off this iPhone. Like, what type of weird shit is it? Listen, gang, I noticed that. I've been seeing that. I seen it with Android too. You feel me? Like, and I was just saying this to my wife, like, dude, they did that with cable. If we pay attention, they did the same thing with cable. Now, all of a sudden, instead of having all the channels on one little box, one device, where you got to just pay this monthly subscription, because I do remember when cable had the monthly subscription. Yeah. They always had the monthly subscription, but you had every channel. You can either pay $69.99 and you get like the medium grade, which that'll probably give you HBO. You'll get some sports channel. You'll get some free boxing channels and shit like that. You can pay the basic, which probably was like $39.99, and you get all the regular channels that come on cable. You feel me? Like from 1 to 100, I believe it was at that time. 1 to 100, and then you could pay the premium. And the premium package was always the highest package. Y'all know that. Anything that got a premium package, the premium is always going to be the highest, correct? So with the premium package, the premium mic was like $125 plus 99 cents, right? And you pay that and you get all the channels. But check this. Now, the basic give you 100 channels. The medium package give you maybe 300 channels. The premium give you 500 channels. So now they give you an extra 200 channels, for, I guess what? The medium $69.99. Now you pay $125.99 for the premium. Gang, that's a whole nother $60-something. You understand what I'm saying? But they just whacked you over the head and you didn't even pay attention. The only thing you was paying attention to, ooh, that's a deal. I'm gonna get 200 extra channels. Hey, babe, we finna get 200 more channels. You feel me? The people in your background like, hell yeah, get that. That sounds like a deal. Get that, cuz. So you get it. And the 200 channels they give you, and I promise you, is no lie. My dad did it, man. We did it with Dish. We did it with Time Warner Cable. That's before they merged and shit like that and turned into Spectrum. The 200 channels they give you was fucking music channels, man. Literally, music channels. I'm talking about then you scan through the music. It's not nothing that us black people listen to. Man. It's all bullshit. They got jazz. They got, you feel me? They got this. They got reggae. They got some Mexican shit. They got more music on there for other cultures and races and different people of different colors than they do for people of my color. You understand what I'm saying? So it was a waste of money. It was a total waste of money, if you ask me. My dad seen that after a while. He stopped paying for that shit. I think everybody did. We all stopped paying for Time Warner Cable. Everybody stopped playing because look, after a while, your cable start fucking up, your channels going out and shit like that. You feel me? One channel, you know what I'm saying? Your favorite show you used to watch, taking off. Make sense, man. And at the end of the day, I feel like that's when subscription kicked in. That's when apps start kicking in, because one by one, it was TV shows leaving off of cable. One by one, it was channels being deleted from the cable program, from the cable box. You feel me? And it was weird.
Premium package.
Right.
Oh, hell no.
The premium super duper platinum pack. And they kept doing
It's literally
packages.
the same shit that you just explained.
Who's writing this stuff?
Right.
Dude,
I'm
they
telling
need
you.
to work for the big guys. See, they're going small. They're just working for Netflix. No. They're way bigger than that.
Way bigger.
They got to be with the top dogs, that person. I'm just saying, I don't want to go all the way there, but you hear the crap. I haven't seen it in person with the refrigerators, with the screens.
They have ads in those too.
They got those.
I haven't seen one in person though, so it's like something I've only heard about, or you see a TikTok on or something.
Yeah, I seen it where they're selling them in Best Buy and all those appliance stores.
Yeah, but I wouldn't doubt it though if that does happen at some point in the future, or it might be happening right now. Somebody's watching this right now and they're like, my Kia Sorrento spying on,
Hey, don't doubt it, because that shit is out there.
I don't doubt it.
I'm telling you. And going to the point of everything's a scam. We on the way over here, what did we see?
We saw,
This is crazy.
this shit is crazy. Okay, where In and Out is, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're there and we're, he's picking up his shit. We look over and the guy that we passed which was a leaf blower guy at the gas station.
I think we just saw that, Kev.
And the rake guy too, right?
And the rake guy.
So here's the thing about that. There's no leaves. There's no grass. It's a windy day.
It's a windy ass day.
What are you blowing?
What are you doing?
Fucking agent.
And then the guy next to him had a rake. He had a rake, right? Yep. And he's raking like nothing, like rocks. So then we're like, okay, hold on. Everything's a scam. This is why it's a scam.
This shit is weird.
I think there's paid actors out in the world, like NPCs.
I'll believe it.
So I was like, for one, it's windy. This doesn't make sense. The wind's going this way. The dust is going this way. He's blowing this way. I'm like,
who's paying him?
Right. Okay. This is no, but it gets crazier. So now there's another theory going around.
Someone was paying this guy.
So traffic, they're saying there's paid people in traffic
to start the traffic jam.
Yes,
I believe it.
Have you heard that?
I believe it.
Now that's crazy, gang. I ain't never heard that, but that's mighty wild, my nigga. That's they paying people, and I can believe it though. Like he said, I can believe it because shit, the CIA will go that far. The government will go far. You feel me? It's a lot of government programs and government officials and affiliates and companies that will go that far. You feel me? To get what they need done. Literally, like the paid protesters, like the paid shit starters. You feel me? They pay certain motherfuckers to go in certain areas and certain hoods to start certain shit or get on certain political campaigns and rants. You feel me? So I believe that shit. But we see it happen. Some of y'all might not want to admit to it, but goddamn you, me, we do know it's true out there. Simple as that. You feel me?
I believe it.
My homie from like 15, I used to be kind of like amateur skateboarder, so we'd always be traveling. Every weekend we're driving somewhere, we're going to a new state, somewhere we're going. My one homie back then, he was, before I got down the rabbit holes, like conspiracy stuff, he would always go, I'm telling you, people are starting this traffic on purpose.
They are.
And he would always call it, we'd be driving, especially when we'd be going to Miami or we'd be in Tampa or something. And he would go, no, that's it. And I go, what are you talking about? And he goes, you see right up there? You see the lights? You see the red lights? I go, yeah. He goes, watch. It's going to be like the wave coming all the way down. And every time he would call it and all start coming. Next thing you know, we're stuck.
Wow.
Traffic.
Hey, a motherfucker call you crazy when you call something like that. When you spot it right on the head like that, they'll call you crazy, man. That's where up and down, you just watch some shit or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? They think you like, you feel me, some top-notch psychic or some shit like that, but you only done paid attention to the cycles, or as he said, we went down the rabbit hole. That's it. You feel me? We've been paying attention. We've been paying attention to the rabbit hole. You feel me? So we went down it, and now we understand what other people don't understand. And I think that's all it be. Because I do the same thing, man. Some people I can call it, some I can't. Not saying we all gonna call everything, but some, yeah, you can call it. Some shit you can't look at it in the world. You feel me? Whether you look at it for face value or whether you look at it with your third eye, you feel me? And you can really see the true entity that's held within it. You know why? Oh yeah, you can see it. You can be like, wait, hold on. This is a whole setup. This is a whole jam. You feel me? Like the grocery store thing, for instance, up here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The moment the grocery stores start shutting down, gang, right away, we already knew what type of epidemic that was. Right away. If you from the hood, you already knew. If they taking grocery stores from out the hood, feel me? Everybody in the hood don't got vehicles. They ain't gonna be able to drive where they gotta go. Everybody ain't got money out there in the hood anyway. So you already know what's finna take place. It's finna be a lot of thieving. It's finna be a lot of house breaking into. It's finna be a lot of robbing. And if you ask me, they probably even did it as a tester, because once all these grocery store closed around these neighborhoods like Pick and Save, you got Centuries, and then I think it was a few more that closed down. You feel me? They probably started sitting back, seeing if the crime rate was going to rise. If the crime rate was going to rise and how fast. Because at the end of the day, they know goddamn well these young people and these middle-aged people, they got to do something to feed these kids. They got to walk, and if they get food stamps, you already know they're not going to walk fucking to no east side of Milwaukee or south side of Milwaukee just to go to the grocery store and bring food back. You feel me? Like that's diabolical. So they already knew it was going to be a whole bunch of bullshit going on. And then right after that, you see the news hit with the food stamp thing. Well, okay, well, it's too many people. And the only person they showed was a fat black woman. You feel me? Sorry to talk about you like that, but you was fat and black as hell on the news, and your fucking buggy was full of fucking snacks. Fat black people. And it made us look bad. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, right away they hopped on us and started saying, look, we need to stop them from using food share and food stamps on snacks, on chips, on juices and sodas and ice creams and things of that nature. You understand what I'm saying? So if you ask me, it was a play just to stop us from using our food share, which they give us how we want to. You feel me? Also, that was a way to make us use the food share according to how they want us to use it. You understand what I'm saying? But they have to play it in that way. They have to do it in that fashion, like I just told y'all. You see? So that's the crazy part, gang. It'd be a game on a game.
For no reason, because you know you go through traffic sometimes, you're looking for the wow factor. Never anything.
Right.
It's just, oh, no, that's not true. There's a few bad accidents. You guys got some risky drivers in Vegas.
Yeah, it's the highest insurance in America here.
But I think that's a real thing. And also to answer your question about the rate guy, on the defensive, on the naysayers who say this might not be real, I've had jobs where you have to look like you're doing something.
That's what it looked like.
You're milking the clock.
See? Yeah,
so this
he
guy's
said what I said.
He said that. Yeah, this guy could have just been out there. Like I used to be in the restaurant business. And so there's always this joke where we'd always just have a rag on us.
Literally. Okay, so I thought that shit was fake.
I'd go like this, like that to your manager.
Yep. Like, oh, he's moving.
Yeah, he's working.
Yeah,
he's
working.
working
the same.
Maybe that's what that is. The guy's just so bored. He's just like, cameras or wherever they're at. He's just.
I promise you, I said that same shit. Like right when we were about to like pull off, I'm like, he's probably just running out the clock.
Yeah,
could be.
Or it's our tax dollars and the government's messing with us, and they're having a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm with him. The other brother, he said could be. You feel me? He could be wasting the clock, but he could not be. You feel me? He could be on something else. He could be running pulling motherfuckers he's watching on. Like he said, the CIA sent motherfucker. You never know. You feel me? If he wasting the clock, there's other ways he can do that shit.
They probably got the best reality television, those guys. They probably got the best stuff. Stuff we don't have access to. You can't even pay to get access to that stuff.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that there's paid actors. It's kind of like the secret shoppers.
I believe it, dude.
You know?
I believe it.
To where they have actors everywhere and they're doing shit and they're just aggravating people to just piss everybody off and you miss dinner with your family or some shit.
I believe, well, you know, the whole NPC talk, because that's a big talk online. And I wonder to myself, I go, well, I wonder if they look at me sometimes when I'm out and about. Because sometimes you're just an autopilot. You're just going through the motions. I gotta go to the store, get gas. And you just kind of, you don't even want to do any of it. You're just kind of going through. I wonder if sometimes people look at me like that. You ever think about that? Like, am I somebody else's NPC to them? And then I'm looking at them going, but they're the NPC to me.
Could be. I'm just so aware.
That gets scary.
Yeah.
I'm just too aware.
Who's the real NPC is what I want to know. And if they're paid for it, I want to know what that job pays. We gotta look into this. I would do.
We got bills.
I would like to. What if you could get paid for that though?
I
Do
feel
nothing.
like you
Just
Central casting. Trump talks about that shit all the time.
He talks about it all the time. He says central casting.
Really?
I would do that
Yes.
shit. I'm not gonna hold you. I would do that shit. Like, I can literally piss people off. Like for the entire, I'm there.
You're
Sign
an
me up.
agent. You're an agent.
He's under.
He's
cover,
an agent.
dude.
He's an agent.
Agents right
007,
here.
dude.
Yeah.
You know
Why would
what?
you want to do that?
Because what do you do for a living? I piss people off.
Dude,
I said, what do you do? What do you do for a living? I piss people off. That's the craziest shit ever, man. I mean, it ain't far-fetched, though, you understand? Because if they paying for everything else around the world, around the globe, you understand what I'm saying? It's not far-fetched to believe that they would pay people to piss people off around the world. They would pay people to do certain shit to people. Yeah. They do it all the time. They pay a motherfucker to make sure somebody don't get to where they gotta go, to make sure certain goals ain't met. They do it all the time, gang. Definitely when it comes to politicians, or definitely when it comes to governmental, you feel me, people, or governmental positions. I ain't gonna lie. They will make sure they got a person that's on payroll, you feel me, to fuck your life up, to make sure everything go bad. I ain't gonna lie. I'm an artist, some of the celebrities, they go through it. And I'm gonna be even realer with you. I think sometimes it be because maybe they didn't want to agree to a certain offer. Maybe somebody said, "Hey, yo, look, we want you to step down because we want to make this happen. We want to set certain laws. We want to," you feel me? Whatever it was that was ordered or asked, and they didn't want to do it. And maybe even they probably thought they was a bad. Well, no. You know what? Fuck you. I ain't got to do nothing you talking about. I'm in a position to take you down. And then, they get to playing in the wrong barnyard. They get to playing with a motherfucker who got more power than them. Or if they got more power than them, they got more power. You know what I'm saying? They know the right people who got the right power with the right pool. So now they start pulling rank on you. And we see it goes down all the time with celebrities, certain celebrities. We hear them speak out. You feel me? Like I said, Mel Gibson, Jim Carrey, 1,000 of them, Terry Crews, 1,000 people, man, they always speak out about offers they was asked for, granted. You feel me? And they deny them. And then next thing you know, they don't get a job no more ever again in their lifetime. Next thing you know, you feel me? They get fired from where they was once, employed, and they've been there for over several years. And you feel me? Now, motherfucker don't even know him. He didn't get this to a few people. P. Diddy had this done to a few people, gang. I'm talking about, and they said it, and they came out and spoke out about it. And I'm like, wow. For a motherfucker to have that much power over your life, your career, your financial earnings, like that's some scary shit, gang. But what's even scarier is for people to believe him, for people to follow the suit, for people to be influenced to, you feel me, stop your financial earnings, fuck with your career and your livelihood. Like that's even worse, man.
You're destroying society.
I do believe in the what is it? The protest stuff. I do believe people get paid to do that.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that because it's also kind of like, why the chicken cross the road? All his friends were doing it. Monkey see, monkey do kind of deal.
All his friends were doing it.
So you just get like, 20 people, right? And they're out there, and they've got the signs up. Next thing you know, just regular bystanders who aren't getting paid, they come in and they go, yeah, I'm going to give me a stick and a sign. And they get up in there, it's something to do, right? It's fun. They're doing it. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I do think there is something up with that, though.
There probably is.
I think there's
Yeah, I get what he's saying, gang. I definitely do. It's the same instance as if y'all on the block, you and your buddies and shit. It's like 6, 7 of y'all. You feel me? And you see one of your buddies run, but you don't see what the hell he run from or what he run for. You feel me? You just see him run. You gonna run because he ran, and the rest of them gonna run because they seen y'all ran. Now all of y'all could have been doing, totally different things from each other, gang. But everybody gonna run because they seen that one buddy, You feel me? It's gonna be like a lead. It's gonna be like a train. You feel me? The lead train gonna lead the rest of the caboose. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what's going on. Like he said, yeah, they could pay 5 motherfuckers to get out there and protest against something. And you catch a few good people come past that day, they had a bad day. You know what I'm saying? Something ain't going right for them. They just feel like fuck the world today. You feel me? They gonna do the same thing. They gonna get a sign and they gonna protest, definitely if it's negative or if it's relative around something they feeling or something that just took place within their day. Well, yeah, he gonna get a sign and he gonna be protesting too. You understand? So now they just got a follower. They just influenced the follower to follow their protest. And they also can mold this follower because now we just gave you an agenda. All you know is this shit related to how you was feeling today. You understand what I'm saying? And you burned it there. Come on, man.
budgets for it.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
The government does have something where they call it the black budget, which for all these programs, they fund a lot of stuff that's off the books.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They got all
fund
kinds of money.
all kind of stuff where they're just funding stuff and they're just, hey, let's see if this works, and social engineering and all that stuff.
The fuck is the point though? Like, what are they trying to do?
I think it's just disruption, right? And distractions. Like, again, something as simple as traffic. You go home and you're trying to get to dinner and your wife is waiting on you, you're late, and your kids, and then now they're just pissing you off. Now it just rolls over to the next day.
Yeah, it's a psyop on a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's a psyop.
It's social engineering, literally social engineering.
Engineering.
What did they get from pissing me off all day?
Well, let's see. the pharmaceutical companies. You need something to take the edge off. All right. The alcohol business is losing money, but that used to be the oldest trick in the book, right?
Sure.
You got to get them. The whole life pisses them off so much they become alcoholics. Boom. Next thing you know, they're going to therapy. All right. All the money's coming back in.
Yeah.
Right. That you're paying for parking. Now you're even more pissed.
Damn.
All right. Think about it.
That's true.
All right.
That's sound.
Yeah.
That's a rat
that's
wheel.
sound.
It's a I'm just kind of joking around about that. Don't take me too serious, but it kind of does make sense a little bit.
It does.
If you really think about it.
The CIA goes that far. They really do. Like when you start studying those motherfuckers, you realize that they go that far. They go to those lanes.
Well, we talk about that a lot. So they have a program called, we talked about this, Operation Midnight Climax.
No.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, where the CIA hired hookers.
That's messed up, dude.
And they got the Johns in, they hired these hookers and created these safe houses all around America. And what they did was they lured men in, and the hookers actually were agents, and they tested LSD and all different types of psychedelic drugs on them to see the effects of it.
Yeah, that was some. Are we talking about like 70s stuff, or is this?
This is like 60s, 70s.
This is some old school stuff.
Yes, 80s.
I think.
Okay, gang, most definitely, that is my time. That's most definitely my time. Y'all already know that, man. But everything they was saying, I love it, and they was popping their goddamn knowledge. They was popping that truth that a lot of y'all niggas out there don't pop. A lot of you podcasts be out there messy as hell, not dropping no info, not giving us no knowledge, not helping us survive out here, or not even trying to tap into what people think, consciously or subconsciously, or how they even feel, about where the world is headed in today's time. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like in today's time, I think the world, honestly, I don't know where the world could be headed. I'm gonna be real with you. Honestly, I don't know where the world could be headed because, we are spinning and dipping so many ways and so many corners, so many new things is taking place, so many new ventures, so many new journeys, so many old endings, so many old doors are closing, so on and so forth. And like I said, I think a lot of people is learning as they wake up, and I think a lot of us waking up as we learn. You understand what I'm saying? Anywho, I think it's always the best time to be alive, right now. And I think if you're alive right now in the day, gang, enjoy the life you live, you feel me? Pay attention to everything, all the rabbit holes, all the conspiracy theories, everything you thought that was a conspiracy, you better make sure you pay attention to it, because due to the fact we know aliens are real and they are here, we know ain't nothing a conspiracy out here. Can I get a witness? Amen. At the end of the day, gang, y'all make sure y'all keep y'all heads up out there. Stay focused, man. Stay productive. No matter what you do, stay productive. Stay creative. Keep your mind running. Like I said, the computer, the internet, and everything else is trying to make you forget. They're trying to recreate history. They're trying to rewrite history. They're trying to even have you rewrite history without you even knowing yourself. So that's crazy. Other than that, man, I love y'all. I'll make sure y'all take care. Stay safe. Stay out the way. I am out.